All right. And I think this is Nami's arc because if you remember, Nami technically didn't have um an arc, I guess, that was really specific to her. Like Buggy is like Luffy fighting Buggy or coming across Buggy's island. Not really an island, but the port that Buggy took over. The port town that Buggy took over, that's where we first meet Nami. But that wasn't really anything to do with Nami per se, because Nami didn't know Buggy. Nami didn't know Buggy. Buggy didn't know Nami. Nami was just kind of there trying to steal treasure, but he didn't really. She didn't have any personal connection to Buggy, right? It was just another random pirate that she was trying to steal from. So that wasn't really a story with a deep personal connection for Nami. It was just kind of like she happened to be there. But this Arlong should be like the story about Nami's like actual life and like her personal the details of her like personal life should be coming out in this, or at least this should be like her personal background story arc. Like everyone gets a personal story arc. Like for Sanji, that's Baratier. For Zoro, I guess for Zoro, that's I mean, Zoro kind of went through that like with Captain Kuro, I guess, right? Isn't that when Zoro talked about his backstory of like wanting to become a swordsman? It was with Captain Kuro. Let me just double check. I'm just curious. I genuinely forget when did Zoro talk about that? It was with. I genuinely forget when Zoro did that whole backstory. Was it with Kuro or was it with Axe Hand Morgan and all that shit? No, it was with it was Buggy, right? Man, I genuinely forget. It was with. Wow, I generally forget when Zoro talked about that whole backstory he had. With like his with like his whole oh no, yeah, it was with Captain. It was with Axiom Morgan. It was with Axiom Morgan, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, Zoro goes okay, yeah. Zoro talks about his whole reason for wanting to become a pirate hunter or a swordsman, yeah, when he was fighting Captain Axiom Morgan. Okay. So yeah, Zoro's already gone through it, Sanji's already gone through it. Usopp went through it with Captain Kuro, like a personal story arc. So now we're on Nami. Nami's going through her personal story arc. And I guess you could say Luffy's personal story arc is like the beginning of the show, basically. But yeah, everyone gets a personal story arc, and Arlong Park is Nami's. That is Nami's personal story arc. And we're about to start Arlong Park. So. Okay, so I left off. Let me see. Oh shit. So I left off. So Arlong is basically, he has like an island to himself, and he is giving money to the Marines so that he can continue doing like his nefarious deeds without having any investigations from the Marines. So he's basically bribing the Marines, giving them a percentage so that he can keep doing his pirating stuff. And he says, "Hold your tongue, Hachi. Captain Nezumi is a valued customer." Captain Nezumi is the Marine. Is a valued customer. Oh yeah, sorry. Anyhow, get in. Sorry, Captain. That one's got a big mouth. No harm done. Those 5 men are a creepy lot, but they have their virtues. Meanwhile, at the Arlong Park East Gate. Out of my way, you. I'm gonna get Arlong. He murdered my father. Move, or I'll get you too. I mean it. Holy shit. Nami knocks out the kid with the knife. Arlong doesn't have time to bother with a snot-nosed kid. Now go home. Here's some money. Spend it wisely. Buy a ticket home. You witch. Ah, you're back. Long trip? The mansion's unguarded as usual. Who dare to attack me? How was your harvest? Excellent. But I feel a strange emptiness in my heart. Nami approaches Arlong. Haha, been reading poetry? Betrayal is your specialty. You think so? Comrades, one of our own has returned. Prepare a feast. Tuna tonight. Officer Nami, Arlong's pirate crew. Arlong Park. Meanwhile, on Zoro's ship, that's the place. Nami's in there? So we're seeing Zoro and Usopp arrive there before Luffy. Luffy's also on his way to Arlong Park, but they got separated. Sanji is with Luffy, and Zoro and Usopp are on their own boat, and Zoro just arrived. Zoro and Usopp just arrived. And it looks like Zoro also recovered from his injuries. He got his ass beat by Mihawk. So he was literally on the brink of death last time we saw him. So it looks like he recovered. Yeah, it looks like he recovered from his injuries. And the whole reason that they're going to Arlong Park in the first place is to retrieve Nami, because Nami stole their ship. Nami stole the Go Mary, which is the pirate ship given to them by Mary, who was a butler. Who was a butler with Captain Kuro. Or he was one of the good butlers with Captain Kuro. So yeah, they stole their ship and betrayed Luffy.